Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the technically third video, but I'm washing my channel out. I'm restarting because I stopped uploading for about a year, and I only had like 2 videos on there. I stopped uploading for about a year because I had other things going on. I kind of wasn't that dedicated, but I'm gonna start uploading again. And if you didn't know, I'm a flipper. I do like flips and stuff. And basically this channel is just going to be my progression. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the flips that I learn. And that's pretty much it. Just what I do. So today I'm going to be remaking my first video and just teaching you guys how to do backflip. Let's get into it. Alright, so basically the first thing you want to do before you do any flips is stretch. You want to get all nice and limber, because flipping when you're not loosened up is horrible sometimes. So
just do stretching.
alright, I'm just going to do some basic leg stretches because backflip really isn't that hard. I'm not going to have a flip session today, so I'm just going to do a couple leg stretches because that's what really matters, you know, stretch out thighs, hamstrings, stuff like that, because it sucks. Okay, it sucks. Alright, so first thing, I'm going to teach you how to get over the fear first, and then I might give you some tips on how to get your backflip better if you don't already know. So first off, for fear, I would advise using a mattress because it's not that easy to just sand her on the grass. Maybe just like some pads or something, make it a little softer. Or if you're like dunes or like somewhere soft, you know, that helps because it doesn't hurt or anything like that. But I'd say if you're really taking it slow, that you're gonna, you know, everyone says do those back rolls and stuff. That doesn't really help. It's really not gonna get you over the fear. I'm sorry, but it 1 time out of 10 it's gonna work. So I would say just start off with doing really bad makakus and like just kind of just throwing yourself back. So everyone starts, you know, they always say, oh, you should just roll back. I don't see why. It's not gonna help you. That's not gonna get you over the fear. If it does, hey man, you do you. But like, just tell me, maybe it worked for you. Never worked for me. So I would say the best way to do it is just do some really bad makakus or like super sideways back handsprings. Like, so, you know, everyone knows what a back handspring is. It's just you go backwards, land on your hands, go back, you know. I would say the best way is just some really bad makakus or back handsprings. So just throw yourself back in whatever your body does to save it, then that's what you should work on. So me personally, I can't remember what I did, but my friend, he always went sideways. So like, he'd be going in, and then he'd go do a makaku or something like that, like a really bad one. So the way he did that is he just slowly kept going until it slowly got straightened up. So you might start looking like this, just, you know, just really sloppy as you're coming out, but just keep going, and then eventually you're straighten up. So just, you know, just keep going, and then just eventually you're gonna have a really bad back handspring. And I suck at back handsprings. So you don't need a back handspring to learn your backflip. I learned my back handspring much after I did a backflip. So, but basically that's just gonna get you over the fear of going back over your head. And it's just way easier to get over the fear that way, instead of taking days of just rolling backwards. But basically, once you start doing that, you basically have it learned. You just need to not bring your hands down. A lot of the time, so you have your back handspring just, you know, pretty sloppy. Once you start doing that back handspring, it's gonna be really easy from here. The fear is gonna be nearly gone, all right? So you have that back handspring, as I was showing you. Now, you're just gonna start tucking about that much. That's all you need to do. Just tuck like this. And then you're gonna slowly start going, and you're gonna So you're going to start tucking like this, right? What that's going to do is going to get you around a little bit more and a little bit more. So your back handspring is going to start looking like that, where you're doing more of a backflip than you are the back handspring. So you come up and you tuck a little bit and you put your hands down. And that is the best way to get over the fear, right there, because you don't think you're going to do it, and then you do it, and then you realize, oh, I just did a backflip. And then from there, you just start progressing. Now, the number one thing I see when people are trying to learn their backflips, they're complaining they can't get high enough, they're landing bad, it's because of one thing, their arms. They do not use their arms. A backflip uses your arms so much, it's crazy, okay? When I see all those people, they're complaining that they can't get high enough, it's all the arms. They bring their arms about right here, and then they just tuck. You want to bring your arms all the way up, jump up, and then at your peak, bring your knees to your chest. Not your chest to your knees to your chest. And that is how you get as high as possible. Now, from there, it's just all about practice, because everyone's different. Flipping is like a freestyle. It's just your own style. However you flip, that's how you flip. Me, I tuck, you know. I have a buddy, he barely tucks and he lands his flips just fine. All of his flips he barely tucks. And they look cool. So just however you flip, that is how you flip. It's your own style. So once you start doing it, once you start getting that flip, you start doing the backflip instead of the back handspring, from there it's all in the arms. It's all getting that height and then tucking. It is crucial, okay? So once you start doing it good, it's gonna look something like this. Alright? Backflip's pretty bad today. Not very warmed up, but it's gonna start looking something like that. Well, probably not. That's after quite a while of training, but just work on arms up, chest up. When you're in peak, knees to the chest. That is how you get as high as possible. Your backflips are gonna look amazing. Alright? So, a good way, and basically everyone knows this when they're coming in because they watch a bunch of videos and they see how people step in. Stepping in is a really good way to practice getting more power, but I wouldn't say it's a better way to get height, because unless you're good at it. Because when I see people, very beginner people doing their backflip and they're stepping in, when I see people jumping from standing normally, right, they're standing there and they jump like this. Straight up, they look just fine. But when they step in and they jump back. And that is not what you want to do. Alright, that is absolutely not what you want to do. You always want to do your backflip straight up. I mean, unless you're trying to go far back, like there's circumstances where that is required, but normally, when you're trying to do a good backflip, straight up is the way, because then you get more height, you land clean, it's good, alright? So if you are going to do your step in, make sure that you're not jumping back, but you're stepping in, you're turning that step into pure power up. So just boom, just like that. And you're going to get a lot more power, and your backflip is going to look cleaner. Alright, I'll do one backflip standing, and then I'll do one step in, alright? You're standing. Not a very good landing. It's alright. And then here's step in. Alright. Now, that's basically the fundamentals of learning a backflip. Super simple trick, nothing to it. It's just fear. That's all it is. Once you can get that fear out, you're good. Hope to see you guys flipping out there. See you in the next video. Peace.